Welcome to Ask the Personal Trainer podcast, brought to you by foreverfit.tv with your host, Nicola Riley, here to help you find real health and wellness.
Hey, welcome to Ask the Personal Trainer podcast. I'm Nicola Riley, your online personal trainer, nutrition and lifestyle coach. And for today's episode, I've got, hey Nicola, I'm still sitting on the same weight I was 3 months ago. I'm making no progress. What should I do? Hey, so this is a really interesting question and something that just opens up a lot of things to think about. The first one to think about is just to think about where you were 6 months ago. And I'm not quite sure where you were 6 months ago, but usually when I get asked this question, it goes something like, 6 months ago I was feeling pretty rubbish, I was depressed, I woke up, I just lost my job, my skin was terrible, I was feeling pretty rubbish and I was battling with my weight, and 6 months ago I just wasn't feeling my best. So I mean, it's always a different sort of scenario for each person, but you get what I'm talking about. The next thing you need to think about is just reflecting on how far you have come with your health, and initially how long you had been eating unhealthy to have got you to that place you were 6 months ago as well. So a body doesn't just get unhealthy overnight. It's a progression of things that you throw at it over years, over 5 years, over 10 years, and then it will start to scream and symptoms will start to show up. So what has been happening over the last 6 months is generally you've been getting healthier, you've been building health from the inside out, you've been stabilising your hormones, you've been getting your body replenishing your gut flora, helping your digestive system get healthy. And all these amazing things have been going on at a cellular level, and you've been feeling fantastic, your skin's glowing, you're looking awesome, you're energized, you're not moody anymore. And all these things might be different for each person, but so often we don't look at what is actually happening, and we get so fixated on a scale, and we don't actually appreciate that what has been going on in our body and the changes that we've made. So often people, when they come to me, it's all about losing weight, and that's fantastic, and it is the most awesomest goal to have. I do not want to knock it for a second, but thing to understand, in order to lose weight and to lose weight right, it has to start at a cellular level, and you have to build health from the inside out. And often what says on the scale isn't actually real health, and you might be a couple of kgs off what you consider your ideal weight, but your body might be telling you something different. And so often we try and get our body down to the super leanness because we've got this image in our head of where it should be, but where your body is actually healthy and where you are at your best person, it might just be a couple of kgs slightly heavier. And so this is something that you need to really understand. And that's not saying you can't lose those 2 kgs or 3 kgs and get down to that slim place every now and then. But the thing is to understand is that you want to spend the majority of your time in this healthy place, because if you mess up that body and you put that body under stress, other things are going to happen. So you can slim down for like a photo shoot, you can slim down for a holiday, you can slim down for these things, but understand that when you are lean, your body might not be at its healthiest place. So if you have been stuck on a weight for a long time, this could be a really fantastic thing. It's understanding that your body hasn't been putting on weight. It's understanding that your body has been getting healthier, that your body's been, things have been happening and going on. And so often I get this question and people just can't recognise how amazing, how far they have come in 6 months. And they've got to often put themselves back in those shoes and just go, whoa, actually 6 months ago I was eating terrible food, I was feeling rubbish, and where I am now is actually I'm feeling pretty awesome, but yep, I am actually fixated on this scale. So it's really important to sometimes just step outside and look at the whole holistic picture and just start to get a really good, clear idea of what it is that you're trying to achieve. And so if your goal is to get weight loss, then you might want to start to look at what have you been doing for the past 3 months that has caused you to plateau and that has caused you to get stagnant in your training. Because our body constantly needs changes, it constantly needs a stimulus, it constantly needs to adapt to change. That's what it's designed to do. That's what happens when you lift weights and you get those muscles that are sore the next day. That's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. And when you do that, you are basically ripping your muscles apart and you're asking them to change, to adapt and get stronger. And so if you're wanting to get leaner and get stronger and burn body fat, then we need to make sure we've got enough good quality muscle in our body as well. And so if you've been doing the same workouts, your body gets efficient at what you do. And so you may not be getting fitter, you may not be getting stronger, and your body is really comfortable in what you're asking it, and so it's not going to change. And so this is where you want to set yourself goals, you want to set yourself up with a plan, and you want to set yourself up with a strategy of what you need to do in order to ask your body to change and to take it to another level. So first, recognise where you've come in 6 months. Make sure that you've got your health right, because in order to lose weight, in order to take your body down to another stage of weight loss, you need to make sure that you've got the platform right. Because if you don't have that platform and you aren't losing weight from a healthy place, you're going to plateau on the other side. So you need to make sure that you're eating really good quality food, you're getting good quality fats in your diet, good quality carbs, good quality protein, you're eating right for your metabolic type, you're reducing toxins out of your diet, you've got your hormones in balance, you've got everything working for your favour, so you've got this amazing healthy body. And then you can start to tap it to just ask it to go to another state of leanness, just to bring it down to another level. And you're doing this without stress, you're doing it without compromising your health, and you're doing it gently, gradually, and you're doing it right. This is when you're going to get the results, and when you get your training right and you get the progresses right and you plan it right, this is when you're going to start to see changes and get to that goal that you want to get to without stressing your body out and without causing any damage as well. So your take-home message for that would be to, number one, recognise the changes that you have made, and if this is all just about weight loss and you have actually achieved a whole lot of amazing health changes, then that is amazing and you need to recognise that. Then if your goal, then you want to be making sure you're creating a really healthy body and understanding what is a healthy body for you and what does health mean for you. If when you get too lean, you've got emotions all over the place, you get moody, you lose your period, you get lack of sleep, then this is telling you certain things that aren't quite right and you're going to get out of balance. So if you are planning on losing more weight and you need to do it right, you need to do it correctly without stressing your body, and you're getting hold of a really good program to help you do this. And this is why I've got all those programs in the online gym that are all periodized, that are all different levels, different people, so you can choose a program that works for you without just going full noise and trying to stress your body out and exhaust it and end up on the other side. So nutrition, a correct program, recognizing how far you've come, and making sure that you do it the right way and not do it the wrong way. I hope that helped answer your question. If you've got a question for next week's episode, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Otherwise, in the meantime, make sure you sign up to my newsletter, get weekly updates of everything that's been happening in Forever Fit, including all the amazing recipes, blog posts, podcasts, everything that is brand new to help you become Forever Fit. I will see you next week.